Good morning, students. Welcome back to our English class. Today, we are going to learn how to use is, am, are. How to use means when to use. When to use is, when to use am, when to use are. We'll look into this one by one. Okay, let's start. We use am when we are talking about ourselves. Okay, so whenever we are talking about ourselves, खुद के बारे में जब हम बात करते हैं, that time we are using am. And when we talk about ourselves, what do we use? What do we say? Yes, we say I. When we talk about ourselves, we say I. So we can use am only with I. Understood? Whenever we use I, that time only we can use am. ठीक है, समझ में आया? जब भी हम I यूज करेंगे उसी के साथ ही हम am यूज कर सकते हैं. ओके ओके, चलो let's see some examples. This is an elephant. Look at this picture. Elephant or banana tree and some bananas. So this elephant is talking about itself. Okay. So what is the elephant saying? I am an elephant. I am big. I am fond of eating bananas. What do you mean by fond? Fond means I like them. I like eating bananas. Fond means liking. Okay. So I am fond of eating bananas. So when the elephant is talking about itself, it is saying I am. Okay. Did you notice that? I am. Okay. All the three sentences, the elephant is talking about itself and it is using I because it is talking about itself, and along with I, it is using am. I am. Okay. So I and am will go together. Okay. Let's look at this. This is a boy and he's having a book and he's going to talk about himself. Let's see what the boy is speaking. I am Akhil. The boy is telling his name. So what is the boy's name? Akhil. And the boy is introducing himself. He's saying, I am Akhil. I am 10 years old. Okay, the boy is talking about himself. So he's using the word I and he's using am. I am. I and am are going together. So I am 10 years old. I am tall and thin. Okay. Now over here, what can you see in the picture? There is a class. Okay. And there are some students and a teacher. Now let's fill in the blanks. This is a small exercise just to revise the use of am. Okay. So one of the students is telling I dash a student. So what will you write in the blank? Because it is I, then along with I, what are we using? Yes, you are right. We use am. So I am a student. I dash 6 years old. Again it is I. So what will we use with I? Yes, you are right. I am 6 years old. The next sentence, I dash sitting in my class and studying. So since it is I, what will we use? Very good, children. I am sitting in my class and studying. I dash listening to my teacher. So what will you use? Right. I am listening to my teacher. Okay. So once again, you will see that I and am are used together. I dash fond of reading books. I had told you other time, the fond means what? Like, liking, अच्छा लगना. So I am fond of reading books. Okay, understood? Very good. Now let's read what Rahul says about his family. My name is Rahul. I am 6 years old. My mother is a lawyer. My father is a doctor. They are very fond of me. Tipsy is my pet dog. It is white. It is quite big. We are together at home on Sundays. I really like Sundays. Okay, so let's see what words we have used over here. Here, as I said, along with I, we have used am, that you already know. But there are some places where we are using is and some places where we are using are. So if you observe, when we are talking about one person, we are using is, and when we are talking about more than one person, we are using are. Okay, so let me explain you again. From the above sentences, what we can see, we use is when we talk about one naming word. Okay, see, I'll show you again. We are talking about Rahul, and we are using only one. Rahul is what? One person only. So we are using is. Okay. Then we are talking here about mother. Mother means only one person. So we are using again is. Here we are talking about father. Father is again only one person, one naming word, and hence we are using is. ठीक है? And they means more than one. ठीक है? They means what? More than one. So since here it is more than one, we are using are. What are we using? Are. With more than one, we are using are. Now here Tipsy. Tipsy is the name of one dog. Okay. Again we are using here is. It means again only one. So we are using is. Here also one. It means one. So we are using is. When we are talking about we means more than one. So we are using are. So from this, what did we know? We know that we can see that we use is when we are talking about one naming word. जब भी हम एक naming word के बारे में बात करते हैं, तभी हम is use करते हैं. Okay, so when we talk about one naming word, only one naming word, एक चीज के बारे में बात करते हैं, तब we are using what? Is. Okay, understood? When we are talking about one naming word, what do we use? Is. Okay, and we use are when we are talking about a naming word that means more than one. Okay, understood? Okay, so when we are talking about more than one, what do we use? Are. Very good. When we are talking about one naming word, that time we use is. When we are talking about more than one naming word, we use are. Okay, so one we use is, more than one we use are. Okay, understood? Then one more time we are using are. When we use you, जब भी आप you बोलते हैं तो you के साथ में is नहीं आता है, am नहीं आता है, are ही आता है. So when we are using you, so we always use are with you. Okay, understood? Now you may be one person or you may be more than one person. Okay, you will be one or you will be many. So whether it is one or many, along with you will use only are. Okay, understood? You के साथ में आप are ही use करेंगे. जैसे I के साथ में हम am use करेंगे, वैसे you के साथ में are use करेंगे. And जब when we are talking about one naming thing, we will use is, and when we are talking about more than one naming thing, we will use are. Okay, understood? So is, am or are कभी कभी use करना है. I have explained it to you. So next time what we'll do, we'll go through the different exercises wherein we will see how to use is and are. Okay, so just remember this. Next time we'll revise again. What you can do is you can write this exercise, fill in the blanks in your English notebook. Okay, that's all. Rest of all was an explanation, and you just need to remember this. Only one, this 5 sentences you're going to write in your English notebook. Fill in the blanks you're going to write in the English notebook. Rest of all you need not write. बाकी कुछ आपको लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है. So only this you write. Copy it down. I'll put a separate PDF for that. Okay. So that's all for today. Just remember, next time we'll recap and we'll do some more exercise for is and are. Okay. That's all for today. Bye.